Hello guys and welcome back to another episode. So today we're going to talk about Ganis, that is the new hero in Heroes of the Storm. So Ganis is a warrior and he's actually a leeching warrior. That means he's going to self-heal all the time. So here we see Ganis, pretty cool new look. I mean, if you look at Warcraft 3 to this game, it's pretty insane. Just a second. Just move down here quickly. Okay, so you can see he looks pretty badass if you think about Warcraft 3. If you buy him, well, okay, you don't probably you don't get it, but you have those skins here. You can see. Actually, you get these two for free. So you can see if you buy him, you get this skin. You get this skin where he's more darker and red. You get this skin. It's more like Undercity. Looks pretty cool, like Sylvanas color. Oh, it's also called Undercity Ganis. Darkener, Nafrasim, and then he has this Infernal skin. Looks pretty cool, like some kind of Diablo twist, I think. And he has Northrend Ganis, coming from the Cold Veins. And then you got this Dread Machine Ganis. Master Dread Machine, Nekoban Dread Machine Ganis. Looks okay. This one here will probably be my favorite one. Could look like a little bit of Diablo. I think it's pretty cool. So as you can see here, his passive one is Ganis heals for 45% of damage dealt to enemy heroes and 50% of the damage dealt to non-heroes. So that means probably, well, half of the damage you actually deal on heroes will be healed to you, but when it's on just trash mobs, it's only 50% off. So instead of just talking about his skills, why not go in and try him out? Okay, here we have him. So if I move myself up here, there we go. Okay, so let's see his walk animations. So this is his walk animations. Pretty cool. Kind of like a boss animation in World of Warcraft, when the boss moves around. Okay, pretty cool. So then he has the first spell called Fell Claws, slash the chosen direction, dealing 75% damage to enemies. Reactivate to slash up to 2 more times. So okay, so I can slash that way. And then he has this Great Air, dealing 100 damage to enemy enemies and gaining 25 armor for 3 seconds. So it's kind of just AoE damage. So I guess if you use it here, you will be healed pretty much. That heals pretty good. And then he has, after half second, you gain 50% movement speed for 2 seconds. While active, Ganis can move through enemy heroes and put them to sleep. Okay, so if I use it and run through Arthas. It's pretty cool if you think about Ganis actually made Lich King to the Lich King. Okay, so let's see, if we attack him, we'll be healed pretty much. That's pretty much self-healing. It's pretty cool. Yeah, kinda like him. I think he will be a great one on your team. So if we set the level to 30, so we have each time Necrotic Embrace hits an enemy hero, gain 50% physical armor against the next enemy hero basic attack. If Wing Guard has no charge, Ganis will gain 1 charge after 6 seconds. Okay, Ganis and enemy allies heal for 10% of the physical damage dealt. Oh, that's like in Warcraft 3 that you have Vampiric Aura. Ganis heals 100 and 50 when damaging a nervy enemy hero. This can occur only every 6 seconds. Then the aura is much more fun. Now everyone will be healed around me. Oh, you also get that arrow on the ground. Totally like Warcraft 3. It's pretty cool. Then for his W spell, while Necrotic Embrace is active, Ganis heals for 39 when damage is taken, and Vampiric Touch converts 15% more hero damage into healing. Vampiric Touch converts 50% more damage into healing. Okay. Necrotic Embrace armor increased to 50, but the duration is reduced by 2. Okay, so it's only 1 second you have it on? When Necrotic Embrace expired, explodes and gained 160 damage, and if enemy hero is hit by Ganis, retain 20% armor for 1 more second. I think I would take the one where you actually heal. So if I do like this. Okay, so now it just it heals, of course, this one here, but it also heals for the normal damage. That's pretty great. It's pretty overpowered. Okay. So now it's the claw. After Ganis hits an enemy hero with Fell Claw, his next basic attack deals 45% more damage. Okay. The third slasher Fell Claw steals 4% of maximum health from enemy heroes. That's pretty much. After Night Rush expires, deal 100 damage per second to nervy enemies by 4 seconds. Basic attacks against the hero refresh this. Okay, so after he's been sleeping, he gets 400 damage, and every time I attack him, it deals additional. Basic attack deals 40% more damage while in a bush, and 4 seconds after leaving. They also deal 125% more damage to sleeping targets. This one here sounds fun, so when I'm making him sleep, and now he takes damage, and then I can refresh it. So now he just keeps getting 100 damage all the time. That's pretty good. After 1 second, disperse into unwielable swarm of bats for 3 seconds, dealing 400 damage per second to enemies. Vampiric Touch heal 100% of the current swarm damage. So that's 800 you will instantly heal. Okay, per enemy, so if there's a lot of enemies, it's much more healing. Channel an enemy hero for a half second, then swap health persons with the target over 3 seconds. So that means you will kind of swap over 3 seconds, and so if an enemy is on 100 and you're on 10% and you use it, he will get 10% and you will get 100%. But again, it takes 3 seconds to cast it, so he can pretty quickly interrupt you or something. I think I will try the carry and swarm. That's pretty cool. Increase Night Rush sleep duration by half second and its movement speed bonus by 10. After Night Rush sleep ends, the target slowed for 30. When Ganis is healed by a hero, he gains 1% movement speed for 8 seconds up to 15. It's pretty cool. Necrotic Embrace unleash a wave of bats in front of Ganis, dealing 276 damage. Okay. Basic attacks against heroes with higher health percentage to grant 40% attack speed and increase the physical damage. Okay, so 40% attack speed if he has higher health than me. Activate to erupt with Blind Rage, removing the cooldown and mana cost of Fell Claws, but losing all visions. Yeah, this one here I know. So if you use it, you cannot see anything, but you can just get totally crazy. I can see it can be really cool, but it also has potential to be very bad. Carrion Swarm sleeps heroes after expiring. Upon expiring, Carrion Swarm bats seek nearby enemy hero, dealing 400 damage and sleeping them for 2 seconds. It's pretty good for your ult. Enemy heroes near the target suffer 70% of the transferred health as damage over 3 seconds. Oh, it's pretty overpowered. Damage from Feather Clouds and basic attack slows enemies by 50%, and Vampiric Touch converts 10% more damage into healing versus slowed enemy heroes. Enemy heroes put to sleep by night rush have their vision greatly reduced during the sleep and after 2 seconds. So when I make them sleep, they cannot barely see me. Okay, I will try this one with the bat. He's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I must say he's a badass. It's like bodybuilders flexing with their muscle chest or something. I think. Okay, great. Okay, so this is Ganis. Well, tell me about it in the comment. What do you think about Ganis? Do you think he will be in the beta builds for esport when they actually play the game? Or do you think he will be a failure to the game? I can see that he can be a great tank because he can escape, he can sleep, he can haunt people, he can deal damage. So in overall, I think he's going to be a great hero. But that's just what I think. So what do you think? Should I buy him or should I not? I mean, I need gold, so I will be able to buy him for diamonds, but then I would have to waste money on it. I would have to waste 5 euros. So do you think I should do that? Or do you think I should keep me away from him? I don't know. I think he's a great hero. But leave down a comment, what do you think about this hero? Is he great? Not great? I don't know. Well, but thanks you guys for watching, and this is Ganis. Peace out.